Hi, I'm your girl Ons. Welcome to Campus Vibes.
Perfect.
Campus Vibes starts now. Today we're in Albion Primary in Manchester. Though small in size, the institution has huge sporting and academic achievements. Lots in store for today's segment. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Campus Vibes. If you're just joining us, we're at the Albion Primary School in Manchester.
So I'm Paulette Cheddar, Principal Albion Primary School in Manchester. Albion Primary has been around for many, many years. In the 1800s, we don't have an exact date, but maybe before slavery, maybe right after slavery, the missionaries from Scotland came and started to educate the children in the area. They were not exposed to formal education before that. In 1894, the Ministry of Education took over the running of the school because the missionaries were not able to afford paying the teachers and upkeeping the school, etc. So our history, the date we use is 1894, which is 125 years ago. It would have been, as I said, around before that. We currently have about 150 students. In the past, we had more students. When we had merged with Mayday Junior High School, we had up to 350 students, and it was a shift school. However, we removed the shift system in the 2000s, 2004, and currently we have 150 students. The programs, Albion is an inclusive school in that we embrace all students of all abilities. We have a special education department, a special education teacher, and she offers intervention to students who have special needs. We embrace, as I say, all students, hence we have to inculcate in the students the right values and attitudes, so we place a lot of emphasis on positive values, teaching students about respect, collaboration, and all the skills that they need to interact amicably with each other and the teachers and staff. The school has done well over the years in competitions, in particular in the area of debate. In 2010, we were winners of the Junior Debate International competition. We placed third in 2018, and we're always in the top 4 schools in debate across the island because we compete with not just primary schools but prep schools in that competition. We are usually, and I think there is no year that we have not been the parish winner in that competition. We also excel in environmental competitions. We did well in the school's safety NSWMA clean school competition, where we placed first and were regional winners, parish winners over the years. That competition no longer exists, but we hold quite a number of trophies from that competition. In terms of academic achievement, we in 2007 were at a very low. In fact, the school's results have been poor in not so recent history, but we have, through the hard work of the teachers, brought up the results from, for instance, in literacy. In 2007, the percentage mastery in literacy was just 33%. It is currently 86%. We have gone up to 95% mastery in literacy. However, with the influx of special needs students, you'll find that the mastery wavers in the 80s. We, as I said, are very proud of the achievement we have made in terms of literacy. We are also in numeracy as well. We are above the national average at the grade 4 level. The results of the current PEP, however, are not yet available, so we can't compare ourselves at the grades 4 and 5 level. But at the grade 6 level in PEP, we did quite well. We were pleased with the students' placements, and we performed at about the regional average in most subject areas. Albion School is a school of choice, and we have students coming from as far as Mandeville just to be at Albion Primary School. We are an inclusive environment, as we said, and in order to include all children, we must have excellent teachers. Our teachers are as cut above the others. They are very caring. We are a family, and we try to understand our students and where they are coming from, and try to cater to whatever needs they have. So Albion School is a school to be at. Being a small school as well, we are able to know each of our students and to help each of them in the way that they need assistance. In the last week of November, we'll be having a series of 3 activities, beginning with a church service at Ebenezer United Church. And incidentally, Ebenezer United Church owns Albion Primary. I mentioned the Presbyterians in the 1800s. Well, they joined with the Congregation United Church to become the United Church of Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. Ebenezer United Church, hence, owns the land on which Albion Primary School sits. So we will begin with the church service at Ebenezer United Church, and then we will also have a fun/sports day on the Wednesday of the week, last week in November, and then a banquet. We will close with a banquet on Saturday, November 30. We expect a lot of past students from abroad to come and join us. We have already been getting a lot of positive feedback from them, and we have past students chairing the committees, including Mr. Malcolm Housen, proud past student, currently the chairman of Manchester High School, and Mrs. Vivian Morris Brown. Again, she was a past student, a past teacher, and she is a representative on the board, and she chairs the magazine committee. And we are all working together to have a grand time in November to celebrate the 120 years. We're very proud of our achievements, and the trophies tell it all. But the trophy that we hold most dear is the most improved primary school in Region 5, and we got that trophy February 2019. It is based mainly on the NEI Inspectorate, their ratings of the school. We were coming from an unsatisfactory school in 2013 to a rating of good in 2018. So we're very proud of our achievements academically and otherwise that would have made us got that good rating from the NEI and be awarded the Award of Excellence from the Ministry of Education, Region 5. Campus 5 will be right back.
Albion primary student because it helped me to focus on my grades, and it helps me to show the other students what it's like to be nice and kind with each other and not to fight. In Albion Primary School, our principal, Miss Cheddar, helps us to learn to be peaceful and to be kind to each other, and I like that value. She also teaches us about collaboration and other stuff like peace. I like to hear about those stuff because it makes me feel good in my belly.
Well, at Albion Primary School, we participate in many activities such as safety quizzes, debates. In debates, we have 3 speakers, and it is very complicating sometimes, but we just have to try to reach where we want to.
My new school year is all about learning new stuff. Anytime we learn stuff in grade 3, Miss always tells us that when we're in grade 2, teacher will add on something similar to what we have in grade 1. And it go on and on till we reach grade 6.
Well, to celebrate our 125th anniversary, we had a peace and love concert because people are getting killed in the country almost every day and night. Well, I came third, and other kids are in there, but some of them fall out. And The name of it was Peace and Love Rally.
We were participating in the debate matches, and we also did our very, very best. We studied days, we studied nights, we did really hard work, but we just keep our calm. We didn't act overexcited, and we didn't act too shy. We just went out there, do our thing, and we came out in a great place. On our 125th anniversary at Albion Primary School, we had a concert and also a Peace and Love March. We did a long march to inspire our community members to have more positive actions to each other, and we also did a concert. We told them to come out, help us, and we did our little concert. We put it out at Broad, and since lately I see the crime rate is going a bit down. It looks a bit down. But I hope next year it will go super down that no one would die unless they're getting up in age.
Restorative justice, it helps others to solve their conflicts. We listen to each other fairly. We hear both sides, and instead of running to the teachers, we sort them out and tell them what's wrong and right and to do the correct thing.
I am Mr. Wilson, and I am in charge of sports. We enter a lot of activities in sports, for example, football and tracks. Now we have some energetic students, so in order to create an atmosphere in which we have rounded students, sports plays a great part. We entered the under 12 football competition. We have a very young team. There are great things in store for them. We didn't do well in the competition. However, the students, they have potentials, and I know that next year we will do much better in football. We have students that entered the JTA sports, that is track. They do well, but I know in the future we will have some Usain Bolts and famous female athletes. Thank you.
I would like to be like Bridget Sinclair, who graduated this year, and I really want to be like her. I want to be outstanding in all of my subjects and make sure that I get high grades like Bridget Sinclair. She wants a lot of scholarships, and I want to be just like her, and I want to make sure that I can turn out what I want to be in the future, which is a doctor.
Well, I would like to be like Shanae Brown, who is a past student of this school, who is now going to the Manchester High School. I'd like to be like her because she's a very humble child. And no matter what she gets, she'll take it and try hard so that she can do better.
I would like to be like Mr. Lumley. He was a past student of this Albion Primary School. He is now a teacher at this school. He was a very good example. No matter if he gets his work wrong, he will go back to his teacher, do it. Even if he gets it wrong again, he will go back to his teacher and do it. And if he gets it even school over and he gets it wrong, he still ask his teacher to wait and he will do it again.
I would like to be like Kimani Blair, who never gives up and keep faith.
And both Kimani and Bridget, Kimani Blair and Bridget Sinclair, were the top scholars in the GISCO Awards for 2018 and 2019.
My name is Dr. Dylan. I am a teacher at the Albion Primary School, where I have been teaching for 15 years. I currently teach grade 4, but I have taught other classes such as grade 2, grade 5, grade 6 for several years. At this school, we cater to the various needs of the students. Alright, so we currently focus on emphasizing the 4 C's, which are critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity. There are currently 30 students in my class. There are 14 boys and 16 girls. Now, We know it's a challenge to reach both boys and girls at the same time, and sometimes boys are even left behind. But what we do is we take into consideration their interests and we build lessons around their interests so as to facilitate their development. For the past 15 years, I have been here at Albion Primary School, and as you suggested, much have changed, from the quality of students to even the quality of work output. We have moved away from, I've been here since we were using the revised primary curriculum, and now we're using the NSC. Learning styles have changed, our teaching styles have changed in the sense that we have moved away or further away, I could probably say we have completely abandoned the chalk and talk, and we are now engaged in projects, and students are engaged throughout their lessons. So we emphasize the development of the 4 C's, which are creativity, collaboration, communication, and critical thinking. We also differentiate our lessons to cater to the needs of all, as we are an inclusive school where we also cater to students with special needs. So other than just the uniform, the behavior of the students have improved. Results have improved. The whole ambience of our school have improved. If you look around the school, you will see lots of creative arts where the students have engaged themselves in creating new things out of garbage, entered various competitions, and we have come out victorious on numerous occasions, and we will continue to do so.
At Albion Primary, we don't just cater for just students. We also cater for the community. So we have parent involvement in all aspects of the school. We also have parent empowerment sessions in which we invite various stakeholders to empower our parents. So the community is also involved in the welfare of our school. And our school is a great place for students and the community.
These are the stories that buzzed on the lips of the campus vibers this week. Rihanna album date released, Warren We're engaged, 74-year-old woman gives birth to twins, and 99% of student loan forgiveness rejected in the US. Hi, I'm your girl Uns. Rihanna fans are excited as French executives hint that the Umbrella artiste is set to release her album in December of this year. Olympic Games 200-meter bronze medalist Warren Weir has proposed to his girlfriend Alexon Stewart. Weir posted a photo on social media on his knees in front of Stewart with the ring in hand and the caption, "I pray that God somehow turns you back into one of my ribs so I won't have to spend an entire day without you." Weir won bronze at the 2012 London Olympics, finishing behind fellow Jamaicans Usain Bolt and Johan Blake. At the Moscow 2013 World Championships, Weir took silver again behind Usain Bolt. He also won 200-meter silver at the 2014 Glasgow Commonwealth Games. His personal best is 19.79 seconds. Stewart is a contestant in the Miss Jamaica World 2012. Miracles do indeed happen every day, and an Indian woman in her 70s has just proved it. The 74-year-old woman recently gave birth to not one but 2 babies, twin girls to be exact, after years of trying. As reported by WSB-TV, 74-year-old Yaramati of southern India gave birth earlier this month to a healthy set of twin girls via in vitro fertilization. After the birth, she provided doctors with her birth certificate, where they were able to accurately confirm her age. Yaramati and her husband, 82-year-old Rajero, had never had any children during their 57-year-old marriage until now. The twin girls were delivered via C-section by a team of 4 doctors in a hospital located in Padres. While the doctors who delivered the babies believe that Yaramati is the oldest person to give birth. And Congress may have thought that they were making it easier for borrowers to apply for federal student loan forgiveness, but it looks like they may have done more harm than good. A new report says almost every applicant has been rejected. According to CNN, the Education Department denied 99% of requests for student loan debt forgiveness under the government's new Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. Out of the 53,523, only 661 people were approved. The program was enacted in 2007 under President George W. Bush. And I leave you guys with some school tips today. Number 1. Make a study timetable so you plan what to study and when to study it. Don't wait until the last minute to start assignments, especially SBAs and IAs. Ensure that you eat a proper meal before school and before studying. Make time for your social life. Academics is important, but holistic development is just as important. And that's it for Campus Buzz. I'm your girl Uns. See you guys next time.